What's going on, gang? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Evolution Soundwave, otherwise known as Tablet Soundwave. So, this was the box that it came in. Very, very small. Very cool. Okay, out of the way. Box show is done. So, I think I just showed you an unboxing. So, his tablet mode is just like any other tablet in the world, covered in fingerprints. Yes, this thing is incredibly fingerprint pick-upable. Looks like an Android tablet. It's got the home-ish button, function button, back button, but lo and behold, behind it's a robot. Dun dun dun. Okay, we all kind of saw that coming. Anyway, to give you guys an idea on the scale of the tablet, it's smaller than Titan's Return Soundwave. In all seriousness, this is actually a pretty cool thing because there's a lot of engineering involved. The only issue I have with it really is it's kind of flimsy in tablet mode. Oh well. To start off with the transformation, first we're going to come down to the bottom and kind of unpeg the bottom of the tablet, like so, and then just pull this off and put it off to the side. This will become important later. Then we come to the sides of the tablet here, and by sides I mean top corners, sorry, and we're going to unpeg them and kind of just put them up to the side like that, and then take this top part where the webcam would be and fold that all the way down and flip it around to the back of the body, and then we could collapse the sides of the webcam and have them peg into the areas here by the shoulders. And these are going to be the shoulders. Next, we can grab these sections here where the arms are and kind of wiggle them and push them forward so we can free them from the side. So this one will automatically flip out, and then we can rotate the tablet section up. Then the other part is actually connected to this big black panel in the middle. So we'll unpeg the panel, fold out the arm, and flip up the tablet part. And you see Soundwave's head in there. Get your thumb in there, or finger in there, and flip out, well, half of his head anyway. Next, we'll take this middle section, fold it up like that, turn it around. Then you'll see other parts to the head. They will fold up and snap together. And this little section between the head spaces will fold down. Come to the back behind or to the side where the head was, or the front of the head was, and fold out these tabs and fold this section up, and this section will tab into place, and the head sections will sandwich together like that. And just turn it and make sure that everything is sandwiched correctly. And then make sure that this gray piece is pointing down into the back. Next, we will come to the sections that will form the legs. First, flip up these little bits and just get them up and out of the way. Then reach to the sides and unpeg where these black sections are. And then we can stretch the legs straight out and fold these sections down. And then turn them so that the silver bits are pointing towards the front of the figure, or towards the same direction that the head is. Next, take the silver section and flip it around. Just before you do that, this little tab, push this little tab down and it will slide out these side doors. Then flip this section all the way around and peg it into place. Do the same thing on the other side. Flip out the little tab, it will raise up those little sections. Flip this piece around and snap it into place. And as you can see, we're almost done. We can then fold these sections that we flipped up into the armpits down. First, the glossy side, fold it up like that and spin it 180. I almost said 360, 180. Then you can come in and push the toes out and continue to fold the entire foot section down and then collapse the feet in to form the foot. So do the same thing over here. That, flip it around, fold out the toes, flip the toes down, and then flip them forward. Bring the legs together-ish. Then we can grab the arms, turn them, so get them down and out of the way, and then we can take the shoulder pads and we can put them any way we want, really. Now, for this arm, specifically his right arm, we want to peg the big shield bit into the outer bit of the forearm like that. Now, we're just about done. That is the robot mode almost. Next part of the robot mode involves the piece that we pulled off earlier. To start off with, flip the sides of the piece out by the return symbol and the processor symbol. Grab these silver bits where the speakers are, and they will unpeg from the sides like that. Then we can take the center of this section and fold it down. Come on, fold. There we go. And then this section right here will fold and peg, or will peg into the back of Soundwave. And then you could do whatever you want with these wings. You could point them backwards like this, or you can point them out forward like that. The directions say to have them pointing back, so you get some orange on the back of the figure. I kind of look at this like a detachable laser beak, so sort of. So there's the robot mode, just about complete. Last thing we're going to do is come to the speaker sections that we pulled out. On the one section, flip out this cannon bit. On the other section, peg it into the back like that, and then armor him up. Here we have Tablet Soundwave. I have to admit, there is a lot of fantastic engineering that went into this guy. And overall, he looks really cool. He definitely looks like movie Soundwave, though, with that head sculpt. And I do appreciate the Decepticon symbol on the shoulder. Overall, it's a really cool-looking figure that is a little bit difficult to pose, but I mean, what else are you going to do? He does have a not a ginormous backpack, but he has a big backpack that is a little bit annoying, but I appreciate the orange color. I actually like the orange quite a bit on this figure. Overall, it's a really neat figure. If you guys can get this figure, I would recommend picking it up, but know that it's more of a collector figure rather than a, something that you're going to want your kids to play with or little kids to play with. This is definitely made for collectors. It is a one-off that is actually pretty cool. One very neat thing that nobody's really mentioned is there is a hole there in his, crotch for a stand. So he fits on one of the Tamashii web stands with no problem whatsoever, though it is just a little bit too loose. So one of the bigger pegs would work better. Overall, I think this figure is really, really cool and very stupid at the same time. If you want a Soundwave figure, just go and get Titan's Return Soundwave. You're going to have more fun than you are with Tablet Soundwave. But Tablet Soundwave is still really cool. So gang, I hope you've enjoyed this video review of Tablet Soundwave. He was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that I picked up at HasbroToyShop.com. As always, I'm Baltmatrix. Ask you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.